Hi guys, it's Vic. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to share an experience with you that I had the other day that I hope will help your training. I was training a friend the other day and he was very eager to get right into it and have me start telling him what to do. But instead, I decided to say, hey, let me watch you train. Let me watch what you're doing so that if there's something that's not going right, maybe I can help correct it. So he started to do curls. And he picked up a straight bar and he started to do curls. Then he put the bar down. About 25 seconds or 30 seconds later, he picked the bar up again and started to do another set. In another 40 to 45 seconds, he picked the bar up and did another set. And then he waited about a minute and then he did another set. And so I said to him, I said, do you always train like this? And he said, well, what do you mean? I said, at such a fast pace. And he said, no, not really. He said, I rest about a minute and a half, sometimes 2 minutes between sets. I said, I was watching you and you were only resting 30 seconds to a minute. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. It must feel like an eternity sometimes when you put the weights down and then you go to pick them back up. And I found myself guilty of this as well. I didn't realize how little I was resting in between sets until I actually started to time myself. So this started to take a different course. I started to tell him that he's not even letting his muscles recover in between the sets, and that all of his success may have been held back because he's doing too much too quickly. When you rest too little, you can't even advance in weight. You'd be surprised what an extra minute or a minute and a half can do to raise the weight on the next set and help your recovery. So what I decided to do was I decided to bring my iPhone to the gym with me. And I basically set it. There's a great clock on here, okay? And it comes with a stopwatch. And what you can do right here is do your first set, then put the weights down, hit start. And then you can wait until it's a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and then basically you go back to the weights, lift them up again, do your set, and then press stop. Then you would reset it again. Now, what I found myself doing in this experiment was even my own training. Sometimes I would put the weights down, get a drink of water, take one lap around the gym, and get back to hold the weights, and only 45 seconds had passed. So the concept here is that if we're missing even this, what else are we missing? Are we missing other things? A stopwatch, an iPhone, you can really clock how much you're resting in between sets. Now let me tell you something that's been working for me with respect to resting between sets. I rest about a minute and 15 seconds between the first and second set. Between the second and the third set, I've been resting about a minute 30 to a minute and 45. Between the third and the fourth, I've been resting about a minute and 45 to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And then on my last set, I've been resting as much as 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes in some cases. This has made a tremendous difference in my training. I'm able to recover between the sets and really have a lot of energy and actually amp myself up and look forward to grabbing those weights. You almost have to feel like you have to be held back when you're resting that amount of period. So it's just something to be conscious of. Try to really calculate how much you're resting in between sets, because this can be another very important aspect to your training. And it'll also give you an idea as if you're not making gains, maybe you want to lengthen that rest between the sets and crank up the weights a little bit. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can visit me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can visit me at www.vicsnatural.com. I have workouts for sale there, audios that you can take to the gym. It's my voice taking you through your workout, and I do every body part, every set. I count out the reps for you. And there's a DVD, of course, and then there's also a band workout. A lot of folks are telling me this is the best band workout they've ever tried or the best home workout. So I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and muscles.